What's up, y'all? It's Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you guys hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. So getting right into the video, I hope you guys had a happy new year. We are in the midst of the beginning of January, and that means a year packed full of sneakers. And of course, with the sneakers, we all have our personal lives as well. So I hope you guys are having a good start to the year. I know I myself have a bunch of goals, personal, career, growth, all that I would like to share with you guys. So I'll probably make a separate video for those that are interested in my personal life. And I don't know if y'all remember, but one of the last videos I made for last year was top 5 shoes of 2022. And in that video, at the number 5 spot, I had the New Balance 2002R and the Asics Gel-Kayano 14s. And I mentioned in that video that I didn't have any pairs yet, but I would be picking up a couple. So far, only one pair that I picked up at the beginning of 2023. Honestly, at the end of 2022, it just took them a little while to get here, but they are finally in. I gotta tell you guys, I definitely believe the hype on this shoe. They definitely do seem a little bit trendier than your typical New Balance. I know this is a classic Asics shoe. I'll say this is my first Asics that I bought since I was a junior in high school, when I bought a pair of Gel Light 3s, just a general release pair, but it's been almost, I want to say like over 10 years since I owned a pair of Asics. And I'm honestly not too sure why, because Asics has been dropping a ton of heat over the years. I think for myself, if I'm gonna spend 100 and up for shoes, I really want to gravitate towards the typical New Balance, Jordans, Nike, and Adidas, which I know a lot of y'all might kill me for, especially the Asics heads, just because there are so many dope drops out there. And getting right into the review, here is the box that the shoes come with. Nothing too special, a pretty standard brown Asics box. Size tag on the box reads Gel-Kayano 14s. These are a men's shoes. I know they also have women pairs as well. Official colorway on these is Oyster gray and smoke gray, and I'm pretty sure that's what everyone is calling this colorway. These are a US size 8, and I'll say they fit pretty true to size. For reference, I wear a size 8 in the New Balance 2002R. So if you have a pair of those and are looking to get a pair of Kayano 14s, I would stick true to size. And finally, getting into the shoes, I'll definitely say super dope shoe in hand, you guys. Overall quality isn't anything too crazy, but I will say, having the shoe in hand, the color of the materials are definitely on point. And I know with the Kayano 14s, the collaborations really made the shoe popular, but I will say there are a bunch of dope general release pairs. The collab is gonna run you probably, I want to say like 300 to 400, depending on the size you get and whether or not you get a dead stock pair or a used pair. And I'll say you can get a pretty good general release pair for really cheap. For reference, this pair right here I got on eBay for 105 shipped, which isn't bad at all, considering I had to pay tax and shipping. And starting with the outsole of the shoe, you have your Kayano 14 outsole. I don't know exactly what type of traction this is, but overall the grip is pretty good. I mean, this is a used pair as well, so it is slightly worn. I'm pretty sure the seller worn it probably 3 to 5 times, because the overall shoe itself is still pretty clean. And at the bottom there is a smoke gray plastic plate right there. And then moving up to the midsole, that's where you have all of your gel light technology from Asics. So you guys can see it starts from the heel and goes all the way to the forefoot. I'm not too sure if this part also has gel, but overall the shoe has a good amount of that gel technology, which makes it really comfortable. And honestly, I'd be curious after like 30 to 50 wears of constantly pounding on this shoe, how this gel is gonna look, because typically when you wear like Air Maxes or Jordans, you know, like you start to get the creases on the midsole. So I wonder if there's going to be creasing on this gel portion. And I will say the one feature that I really do love about this colorway is the color of the gel area. Just because they chose that smoke gray look, I feel like it really pops out and adds like kind of like a contrast to the very light gray on the upper. And then moving on to the actual uppers of the shoe, the overall shoe is constructed of a pretty decent quality suede. I'll say it's like your typical general release New Balance. Maybe the New Balances, in my opinion, might be a little bit nicer, but Asics always definitely does come with pretty good quality suede and nubuck. So you guys can see, looking at the shoe, in various areas on the heel, the mid panel, and the toe box, you have a smooth suede or nubuck, and then also in the mid panel and toe box, You have a perforated suede, and the Asics branding that you're gonna get on the shoe comes on the outer portion right there with the classic Asics logo, and then on the inner portion right there as well. And on the outside you have Gel-Kayano 14s. On the back it has gel right there. I believe that is everywhere you get the Asics branding. Actually, if you look on the tongue right there, it says Asics with the classic modern Asics logo. And another thing that is unique to this specific colorway is the lining of the shoe. If you guys can see, they did a quilted pattern, which I really like because I feel like it elevates the look of the shoe and makes it look a little bit more lifestyle and a little bit less athletic. But that's really all the basic details of the Asics Gel-Kayano 14s in the Oyster or smoke gray colorway, whatever you want to call it. I'll definitely say one aspect that I love about this shoe is just the different shades of gray that they're using. You know, that's pretty common in shoes like New Balances, like the 990s, all the different variations. And I love to see that on the Kayano 14s in this specific colorway. And now getting to my favorite part of the video, I'm gonna show you guys an on-foot look of these. So I hope you guys enjoyed the on-foot look of the Asics Gel-Kayano 14s. I've been saying it over and over again, but this is an extremely wearable shoe. I myself, I love these very muted tonal colorways just because they're super simple and go with a bunch of outfits. If this is a little bit too simple for you, I know the classic Kayano 14 look has a lot of different shiny materials that really make the shoe pop. And I'll definitely say, as someone that is constantly wearing the 2002 R from New Balance, these right here are a really good contender. To be honest with you guys, if I had to really put them side by side, I might say the New Balances might be a little bit more comfy, but that also might be a personal preference. And I'll save a lot of my comments for a future comparison video. But nonetheless, a really dope shoe that I'm glad I picked up. So please let me know down below in the comments if you guys have a pair of Asics Kayano 14s, and if you guys do, which colorway. And it's gonna wrap up the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.